Hello, welcome back. We are on part 2 of our spooky fun cue, and this time we're going to structure it into a 1 minute 32 minute cue from what we had in the first part. Don't forget there's loads more of these on this playlist, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. What I would like to do is take this whole first section and actually use it as an ending. It's a typical way I end up writing because everything has been thrown at the emotion to start with, and it really does work as an ending apart from the theremin melody, which I'm going to need to change. So first thing I'm going to do, take this, copy it and stick it somewhere out towards 1 minute 30, and then come back and see if I can take out some of these instruments and work out what our introduction's going to be. So, see when I've done that. Now, it might look as if I've done a lot since last time, but I really haven't. All I've done is pretty much copied the same section out another 3 times and chosen which things to bring in. I still haven't used these ones in grey. You'll also notice that I've labelled things up at stage 2, just because there was quite a lot going on. It was easier to label them now rather than wait to part 3. The main thing that I've done is left the cello and the basses to come in, cello first and then basses later. And I've also slightly changed the ending of the phrases. So the original ending went like this, which is definitely an ending cadence. But this time I'll play it an extra bar in so you've got context, but you'll hear it go down instead. So that's a lot easier to carry on into the next section rather than it sounding like an ending. I also cleaned up the audio tracks, so I've put them on one track and got rid of the others. Those were the bounces that I did for those special effects. I've also put in neo string pizzicatos to bring a extra element in here. What I think I need to do now is come up with a variation that's probably not going to feature the xylophone quite so prominently, so a bit of a breakdown section, and also give me a chance to introduce these other elements that I haven't used yet, which means that by the time we get back to having to put an ending in, we'll be able to use all of the instruments and it will come together there. So let's try and come up with some sort of breakdown. Right, let me explain what's been going on. I started off writing an extra section which sounded like this, with a busier xylophone and less theremin. But then I added the plucked keys back in and accidentally ended up playing this rhythm, and then thought, hold on, that sounds a bit like it might need some drums underneath it. And that's going to work really well for modern TV. Obviously when we do the stems later, we'll be able to put the drums on their own separate track, so we could remove them, or the music editor could remove them. So I then went back and added them building up through the whole piece. So we start with just hi-hats at the beginning. And then here I've had to convert to MIDI so that I could remove some of the odd kick drums. I might still go back in and edit some of these, but at the moment this is sticking together as a nice B section that comes in here. And then it breaks down even further there. Now all I need to do is fill in up to this ending using the original A section plus the extra instruments that people have been introduced to now. I've steered clear of using this organ up to now. I'm not sure that it really fits, but we'll see how it goes. See you in a sec. Well, I've just had a load of fun playing with the drums. As you can see, I've linked everything up to our end section now. And to be honest, the convert to MIDI feature is so blooming handy, because you obviously get your drummer in, convert them all to MIDI, and then you can see exactly what notes are being played, pick out the ones you don't want, and you've got your own custom drum pattern. It's brilliant. So all I've done is layered in from here and built up the layers again. The drummer is more busy in this second section, and it all comes together quite nicely for an ending. So I'll play it for you as a bit of an outro. I think I might need some transitions in here, but I'll save that till part 3 if I really think it's necessary. But at the moment, I'm really liking where this is going. I hope you do too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.